A one-star school can't build a powerhouse quickly? Think again. In CFB 26, the transfer portal is your secret weapon. And today, I'm showing you exactly how to dominate it. This is your step-by-step guide to flipping the script and building a dynasty immediately. Let's own the portal. The Toledo Rockets have C and D grades almost across the board. But what did we do in the first year with Toledo? We recruited and signed 19 3-stars. We did get one 4-star, but unfortunately, he is a north-south blocker. I don't know how much he's going to help us in the backfield. So he is a 4-star, but not your typical 4-star. But nonetheless, we've got 19 3-stars, which does not sound great, and it really isn't that great, but it's great for a 1-star program, and that's just the start. Let's show you the transfer portal. So we'll go to any state. So we're starting with the number 1 prospect in the transfer portal. If you look immediately at 5 and 9, so the 5th best prospect in the transfer portal and the 9th best prospect, they have none other than Toledo as their number 1 choice. Let's just scroll through the list a little bit. We saw the free safety and strong safety. Here's a cornerback, and check out this Notre Dame guard who's ranked 20th in the transfer portal. This cornerback from Oklahoma who finished 3rd. Another cornerback from Notre Dame, Christian Gray, another 4-star cornerback who has a 2nd on his list from Alabama. We were a 1-star program entering the season. We have 4-star left tackles, 4-star centers wanting to come from Alabama, Oklahoma, NC State, Notre Dame, Boston College, Nebraska. So just in the top 100. Okay, we'll go to 103. Walker White. Well, how did we flip the script like that? How did we get all of these 3-stars and all of these 4-stars to want to transfer to Toledo? Well, I'll tell you how. Let's take a look at what we got through the transfer portal. Well, first off, we'll start with a few of the guys that we missed out on. Austin Mack was probably the one that hurt the most. We were in the lead for the first 3 weeks, and Colorado had a visit week 4, and as you can see there, they had the pipeline and they overtook us in the last week. That was a killer. Another killer was losing out on 4-star tight end Toby Payne. We had the lead on Toby as well, and even though we had the week 4 visit, as you can see there, we just couldn't match Tennessee's pipeline. And really, we couldn't match their everything. Kind of the same for Jacarius Peak. We were in the lead. We just couldn't beat out a school with the conference prestige, program prestige, team prestige, all the things that Florida State has that as a 1-star program, we just have not built up yet. And then Bray Hubbard was another Alabama transfer. He had us number 1 on his list. And as you can see, in the final week, we lost him to Louisville. Let's talk about the guys we did pick up. And the first and the biggest was Anthony Varner, a 6'4", 213-pound dual threat quarterback from Penn State. Because we were going into that final week, we were pretty uncertain about getting any 4-star. I went ahead and went after Brady Hart and Derek Walker. Bill Davis was a 4-star that we got from Louisiana. We didn't know what kind of depth we would have at halfback, So we did go after Jace Clarizio. Victor Snow, we needed him in the worst way. We will lean heavily on Victor Snow. Andrew Sprague was a huge get as our line desperately needed JUCO transfers. Here's DJ Wesolak. He didn't seem like a huge get coming from Missouri State and a 3-star, but he actually has star dev. Another one that we got was Raphael. He comes to us from Michigan State. As you can see, he's a freshman, so he'll only be a sophomore and will start for us most definitely. Jeremiah Wilson, a huge get for us. A 4-star from Florida State and the number 16 overall prospect in the entire transfer portal. So you talk about talented. Yes, he only has 1 year to spend with us, but for a 1-star program, we just infused a Florida State senior that is not only a 4-star, but is the 16th ranked best player in the transfer portal. Huge is not even the word as far as a get, but truly monumental for Toledo football. We also got Carter Davis, another 4-star transfer. Davis comes to us from Boston College. Obviously, with losing everybody and really not having the backups to be ready to fill the starting roles, he will start immediately and maybe not at free safety. We'll have to see. That was all we got through the transfer portal. One of the reasons why is because I messed up. I went after too many 3-stars. I signed close to 24 3-stars out of high school. It didn't leave us the space to be able to really focus in on just bringing in players that were ready to play right now. I probably should have limited the number of high school players to 15 or so. If you guys want to know the secret to being a 1-star school, and as you guys saw, all of those 4-stars that wanted to come play for us, if you want to know the tips, the way that I'm able to basically, I don't want to say own the transfer portal, but if you look at our commits, first of all, we were ranked 25th in the country, but we got guys from Florida State, we got guys from Notre Dame, Penn State, Michigan State, and even small school guys like Buffalo and Louisiana that had 4-star players at it that wanted to come play at Toledo, a 1-star program. And we share all those secrets with you as a part of the Platinum GOAT channel membership. So for proven CFB 26 tips, including how to own the transfer portal with a 1-star program like Toledo, click join to become a Platinum GOAT channel member for only $9.99 a month. We do not charge $20, $30, $150 like a number of content creators do with your $9.99 a month, which you can cancel at any time. It includes a members-only live stream where any questions can be answered and certain tips, tricks, and secrets will be revealed only to you as a Platinum GOAT channel member. The price was once $30 a month, and that cost has been cut 66% to $9.99 a month for a short time. I would encourage you to please join quickly as we cap memberships at a certain number, as crazy as that sounds. I know there's a content creator that brags about having over 1,000 members. Well, that's great, but you cannot help 1,000 people become better. And that's why we cap the number of memberships that we basically allow, so that the live streams are more one-on-one, and the lower the number of members, the more we can address everyone's questions. And also myself and a few guys that help me out that are even smarter than me, we're able to be contacted 24/7 through Twitter or through our Discord. Whether it's a question about an online league, you have a big game coming up, you want to know what you need to do, DM us and we'll get back to you. And that's why we cap memberships, because that other channel, they can have their thousands of members or 1,000 members, and that's fine. But we would rather have 30, maybe 50 guys that are serious and want to know every tip, every trick, every secret to this game to be the best you can be, so that not only will you dominate on the field, whether online or offline, but you'll dominate in recruiting, you'll dominate in the kind of coaches that you create, the kind of players that you go after. Guys will want to know where you're getting your information. We will only give it out to a select number. So please join quickly, because we will cap the membership. The link is below, either where you select the join button, or it is in the more info section where you click on the link. I would love for you guys to join the Platinum Goat channel and become a member. If you want one-on-one help from the best, then become a Platinum Goat channel member. Thanks so much, guys, for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.